The effects of anchoring bias on human behavior. Customers today are bombarded by even more everyday marketing messages than at any kind of factor in history. Demonstrated by the Superbowl, enjoying advertisements is now an activity unto itself. What customers do not recognize is that there are emotional methods that are the undetectable arrows in a marketer's quiver. Psychological anchoring. Mental anchoring is a term utilized to describe the human propensity to count too heavily on one attribute or piece of details when choosing. In the 1974 paper, Judgment Under Unpredictability, Heuristics and Also Biases, Kahneman and Tversky conducted a research study where a wheel including the numbers 1 via 100 was spun. Tversky and also Kahneman discovered that the anchoring value of the number on the wheel had a pronounced result on the solutions the subjects provided. The random number had an anchoring impact, pulling subjects' price quotes closer to the number they were revealed also though the number had zero correlation to the question. Anchoring is most frequently noticeable when customers do not have solid evidence or expertise. The support is additionally commonly the very first piece or the most recent piece of info got, which shields decisions that comply with. Securing prejudice and gas. Under head of state George W. Bush's second and also Barack Obama's very first terms, we observed similar trends in gas price per gallon. Starting around $1.85 per gallon, prices started to climb. Consumers had actually expanded accustomed to reduced gas prices as well as anchored emotionally at the below $2 per gallon prices. As rates crept toward $3 per gallon, customer belief was mostly unfavorable. When costs worked out over the $3 limit, customers reset their psychological supports. As prices decreased towards $2.50 per gallon, customer view was mostly favorable. In one situation, customers begrudgingly paid $2.50 per gallon. In one more, they gladly paid $2.50 per gallon. The cost was much less of a factor on willingness, happiness to pay than the context in connection with the support. Securing prejudice and also restaurant wait time. Have you ever added your name to a restaurant waiting list, been informed the wait was 30 minutes and also ended up waiting longer? Imagine two parties seeing a dining establishment that is running a 15-minute wait time for seats. In circumstance 1, the host informs the customer their delay will certainly be 15 minutes. In circumstance 2, the host informs the consumer their wait will certainly be 30 minutes. In both, the time for seating begins to approach 25 minutes. Undoubtedly, the celebration that was told 15 minutes has been waiting in frustration, checking their watch, and probably waiting for an opportunity to voice disappointment. The second celebration heads to their table, pleased that their wait was 5 minutes shorter than anticipated. Anchoring predisposition and Black Friday. Maybe one of the most effective instances of the anchoring impact is Black Friday. Shoppers pore over endless sales advertisements, map their shopping routes and time their goes to all for the chance to get high discount rates. There are periodic genuine loss leaders. Much of the value that customers view is based on little bit more than anchoring. Sales advertisements inform you what a new television ought to cost as well as offer it to you at a deep price cut. Naturally, your mind is taking a psychological shortcut by taking their word for just how much that TV was initially worth. Anchoring predisposition as well as item rates. My personal passion in securing started with rate psychology. Check out most stores and also you will certainly see costs finishing in a 9. Thanks to neuropsychological information, online marketers know that a vase priced at $39 versus $40 is not simply viewed as $1 cheaper, it is regarded as $10 less costly. This technique has actually been referred to as beauty rates. In the book, Valuable, William Poundstone studied 8 research studies on the use of appeal rates as well as discovered that usually they enhanced sales by 24%. Does anything carry out better than the number 9? In an experiment checked by MIT and the University of Chicago, a typical ladies' garments thing was evaluated at $34, $39 and $44. Researchers anticipated the thing to sell best at the most affordable rate. Why? At the $39 price point, researchers consisted of an anchor cost. Researchers have actually located that list prices suggesting a support price appear to beat the number 9 when divided checked. Anchoring and wage arrangements. You can see the exact same effect in salary settlements. There's some evidence that when the initial support figure is set high, the final worked out amount will normally be higher. Thorsteinson, 2011. Incidentally, the anchoring impact is another factor. It is a good idea to open negotiations rather than waiting on the company to inform you the array. You are able to set the support higher. Recap of the anchoring result. Given that the anchoring effect occurs in numerous scenarios, nobody concept has actually totally discussed it. There is a modern-day fave for discussing the anchoring result in decision-making. It is thought to stem from the propensity to seek confirmation of points we are unclear of. Researchers suggest that also when you understand about anchoring and are advised, the effect can still affect your judgment. It just shows the power that the very first item of information has on just how we make decisions in all facets of life.